Hey guys, welcome back to the BuzWeaver channel. And in today's top story, we got a little bit of palace intrigue, as it were, as a bit of a diversion. From the Daily Mail, exclusive, Donald Trump Jr. is seen flaunting his romance with socialite Bettina Anderson in Palm Beach, with no sign of fiancée Kimberly Guilfoyle. Now, I've never really been a big fan of Kimberly Guilfoyle. I never wish anything bad on anyone. But I can't say that I have any particular overwhelming concerns over the situation here with Donald Trump Jr. and Kimberly Guilfoyle, because they're grown adult human beings. But I do find it fascinating. How in the world can you, as an individual, if your father is a billionaire, as he is, someone like Donald Trump, and soon-to-be president and former president, how in the world could you have any level of privacy to be able to carry out anything remotely, private in anything that you do? It's just extraordinary. Hand in hand, Donald Trump Jr. and his new socialite love, Bettina Anderson, enjoyed a romantic night out at an exclusive Palm Beach eatery as part of her lavish birthday celebrations. Exclusive DailyMail.com photos reveal. The pictures are incontrovertible proof that soon-to-be first son has moved on from fiancée Kimberly Guilfoyle to be with the stunning it girl, a pillar to top-drawer society in the Florida billionaire enclave, who Don calls perfect. The loved-up couple spent nearly 2 hours at swanky downtown hotspot Buchanan, 3 miles from her West Palm Beach townhouse, where they have been spending days and nights, we can reveal. Well, thank you, Daily Mail, for being able to reveal that. The high-end bistro is billed as a hip, upscale casual cafe, where dishes include seared snapper, Iberian Duroc pork, and Japanese Wagyu ribeye. How about that? Don Jr., 46, in a smart blue suit and white shirt open at the neck. Wow, such detail. Revealed no compunction about showing off his new flame as they emerged from the restaurant just before 10 p.m. So as we were mentioning here, I don't know how anybody like Donald Trump Jr. would be able to have any level of privacy, but, he's making his choice. And, I guess he was engaged, so it wasn't like they were, it's hard to tell, right, in this day and time, what is a committed relationship and, what people's choices are, because human beings are human beings, and human beings make choices. And we often don't make the best choices. And but Don Jr. here seems to be very happy with Bettina Anderson, and we got this little note here. Many have said you're aging out, but I think you're perfect. Happy birthday. I mean, a handwritten note. I don't know what this is. Was Anderson herself has been dropping not so subtle hints of the romance, sharing photos of a romantic flower delivery in an Instagram story, which she discreetly tagged her new beau. Now, of course, discreet is kind of a word I was looking for earlier to describe, the ability or inability for him to be able to do anything, or for her to be able to do anything. And, of course, the cameras are always going to be on these people all the time. I mean, there's just like no privacy. There's nothing discreet, as we just read there, about what they're going to be able to do. But I just found it kind of interesting. It's not like anything major breaking for the country or is going to impact anything with the administration. But, of course, it will be something the media can play up here during this course up to the inauguration. But unless, let me know what your thoughts and opinions are down in the comments below. Your thoughts and opinions on Donald Trump Jr. and his ability to have a private life, which I suppose couldn't happen. And some are even floating him as running for president maybe later on down the road, which I think would be also equally as interesting. But, I wish him all the best. He's a grown man. He can, and Kimberly Guilfoyle is no slouch. She can definitely stand up for herself, and he can stand up for himself. And, maybe they made a decision that they didn't want to be in a relationship anymore, and Bettina is fulfilling that role. And, maybe it's my personal bias or just personal sense here, but I've never, when I say I've never been a big fan of Kimberly Guilfoyle, I don't have any animosity towards her, right? Anything negative towards her at all. But I just find it kind of fascinating that this is continuing to go on in the day and age, and see some of the palace intrigue, as it were, here in the United States. Of course, we don't have a monarch or anything, but it's kind of funny stretching back to the Kennedys, and now we have this large family of the Trumps as our newest one. Of course, the Democrats will never recognize it as such because they just couldn't give them the dignity to do so. But nonetheless, guys, thank you so very much for the likes, the shares, and the comments. Your guys' help this 2024 has been amazing. Thank you so much as we continue to expand on the channel and do things a little differently. I've changed up some of the thumbnails. You guys may have noticed just to kind of just dabble in some other areas to keep things fresh as possible. But nonetheless, guys, thank you across all new tech. That's Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey. I'm not even sure if I should call it new tech anymore, but Rumble is doing incredibly well, and I couldn't be happier that things are starting to get going on Rumble. So if you haven't already, of course, you can follow me on Rumble. Let's see. I'll pull that up here real quick. And so I do like Rumble. I think it's a great, great, great site. So you guys can stop by there, and here's my page. And the 44 followers is not correct. I don't know why it does it like that. It's actually in the hundreds. But anyway, thank you so much, guys, for your continued support. And appearing there on the screen, that would be the channel icon for all of you watching on YouTube. You guys can click on that to subscribe, as well as select notifications, as well as to select notifications. That way you know when there's content here on the channel. And I'll see all you guys in the next video.